Hey guys, this is Pete for Crunch Time Coaching, and I'm making a video for a new thing I'm doing called Crunch Time Life. And this is kind of timely too, because what I'm doing is sharing information. I'm going to be sharing information with you guys with things that have helped make my life better, whether it's personally or professionally, relationships, fitness, whatever. And this right here, Deadline Funnel, I'm going to explain it to you. And the guy who runs it, Jack Bourne, have added great value beyond belief. Now, what Deadline Funnel is it is something that, and this is their page, and I'm putting a link below this post. But what it does is it says, they need a reason to buy. Gives your customers, the people you care about, a reason to take action on courses or products you have that you're passionate about. It gives them a reason to buy. And if you've ever seen a timer on a page where it says you have X number of days or hours to buy this, then you get a good idea of what Deadline Funnel is, kind of. But it goes much deeper than that. It is a great tool run by a great individual, one of the best I've ever met, Jack Bourne. And so one of the things that, why would you want this? Because some people might feel icky about it, like, ooh, you're adding a timer. That's like really salesy and sleazy. But it's actually, in my mind, the opposite. Is, first of all, if you have something you're trying to offer, you don't want to keep just offering it forever and ever to people, because then they'll get burned out. So I like to offer a course, whether it's on a serve or a forehand, in a reasonable amount of time, to where I give them free content, to where my customers and my students are getting value out of that. And then for another week or two, I'll be talking about, hey, now it's time to buy the whole system that I've created for you guys. I spend months creating because I really want it to be a great course for my online students. And if I just did that for an indefinite amount of time, two things would happen. Number one is people wouldn't really feel the urgency to get their game to the next level, which I want them to do. And number two is I would start to burn them out. I'd start to bother them. That's all I talked about to them was, buy this particular course. And I just said that forever. And then also, since I am an online coach, is if I am doing, for instance, we're doing the 3X Power Serve course right now, which I'm taking individual students to where they can send me videos of their serve. Now, I can only take a certain number of people before I can't really serve that community very well. So having a deadline to where I'm only allowing people to sign up for a certain amount of time, knowing that basically within that time I'll get enough to where I can service them and help them. But beyond that, if I keep doing it, it might just be too many to where I just can't help them. So that's another thing where Deadline Funnel comes in. And then also for credibility. One of the things that I don't know if you're watching this, if you're really into online, marketing, or if you have something that you're passionate about that you'd want to sell, it's all about credibility. Since people really don't trust you that much per se, it's important that you build trust. And one of the things that a lot of inferior online timers don't do well is they don't track well. If someone refreshes their cookies or whatever, then all of a sudden that then all of a sudden that page, it doesn't expire when it's supposed to expire. So there's a huge problem on the internet with credibility when you are using a deadline to say, hey, I'm in this amount of time, I'm going to have to move on to something else, and you're going to have to buy whatever it is you're selling. And then all of a sudden, the person goes back there a day later and it's still there. Or the opposite could happen is you say you have this number of days to buy. Let's say you have till Sunday to buy, and someone checks it out on Friday and it's expired. Well, lots of times that's because if you're going and looking at something between your phone and your tablet or your computer, you have all these different devices. Lots of inferior countdown timers, they don't work well. So you can go on your phone, it works, and then you go over to your computer and it's a completely different thing because they're not tracking at the same time. So it's this is able to work across devices. It's something you can also put into your emails. So it's really cool to where it can be on your website. It could also integrate with your emails if you have a funnel that you're building. And so it's just awesome for that. And plus, the guy who runs it, Jack Bourne, besides it just being, it's just not just another, app that you're getting, right? It's just not another piece of software, because Jack will send you great emails and interviews, because he really cares about his students, and he's actually helped me in my own personal business, kind of showing me, he's coached me through different things. Not saying that's going to happen for everybody, but I just been lucky enough for that to happen to me. And I can tell you, this is a really quality guy who just hasn't built an app. He really wants to help people's business grow. And if you check out this page right here that I'm showing you, you can see, first of all, look at all the awesome people who have tried this. Todd Brown. I love Todd Brown. I love to follow him. And James Wedmore. I just watched an interview with this Kimberly. She's fantastic. Frank Kern. Perry Marshall. Leaders in the industry use this. Pat Flynn, because it's so reliable, it's so well done, and Jack is such a great guy. And it works with Infusionsoft, Aweber. Look at everything it integrates with. That's another thing when I like things and I get it, Samcart. When I like things and I get excited about, lots of times I find it doesn't integrate with some tools I have, and ClickFunnels, which is a great product as well. So this is an awesome thing where it integrates pretty much with everything, and it's run by a quality guy, and it's going to help give you credibility when you say something is going to run out, when you're going to close enrollment for something because you're only taking a certain number of students. When it says it closes, whether you're looking at it on a computer, whether you're looking at it on a phone, whether you're looking at a tablet. Jack's system works because he's so smart at putting this all together. He's been able to make the best countdown timer basically out there on the internet that works on your website, it works on your email, and besides that, you're going to be getting great information once you sign up and you become a member. He's going to be teaching you how to use all this stuff. So, and if you sign up on this link right now, usually it's a 14-day trial, but with this link I'm putting, you're able to try it free for 30 days. Okay, so definitely check it out. You can see there's all these people down below creating funnels and trying it out, and so I suggest you do the same. Sorry for this long-winded post, but I'm super passionate about what Jack does at Deadline Funnels, and he's one of the best people I've met. He really cares. It's interesting that someone who creates a timer to where you might think of it as kind of a cold tool. It's actually an awesome tool, and the guy who runs it is one of the most quality people I've ever come across. So try it out, enjoy, and check out the link that I've put in this post.